was so pleased to be able to rip that off. It's a distinctly Philadelphia newscast sort of thing. So thank you all for coming to JawnCon and sticking around all the way to closing remarks. So we'll just jump right into it. We had a CTF with a badge, and we have some winners to announce, and I need to go and get this stuff over here. So what the badge is a series of punch cards, not a series of tubes. There were 3 punch cards that you had to find and put together. If you successfully decoded the punch cards, you were presented with hex, and a variety of different folks decided a variety of different strategies at this point. Some of them use Cyber Chef, some of them don't get enough time in the sun and touch grass, and no hex off the top of their head. I'm not going to judge, but once you decoded the hex, you were presented with a very small Python script, and it encouraged you to reach out to the JawnCon server and sends a UDP packet of TA, and the server responds back with COS, because tacos rule, and instructed you to go to one of the phones that has a JawnCon sticker in the conference to dial an extension. And if you did that, well, congratulations, you found me, and we had a quick little chat. There were a lot of different folks who played and did a really stellar job. We have 2 second place teams that showed up at the exact same time. So that's why there's 2 second place. I wasn't going to be a jerk and say like, hey, well, I didn't time sync when you showed up, so there can be a rounding error. So for first place, we got the Star Cankle banners in the back. Your prize. There were 4 of you. And because I know what you do for your day jobs, y'all don't get Hack 5 gear. Y'all get 50 cal bullets with an IOU on it, because I'm going to take y'all out to Redneck Day, and we're going to blow stuff up in the woods. So there is that. Oh, and yeah, I forgot these suckers. I'm going to make it hail. Otherwise, I'll hit y'all in the head with them. There you go. For second place, the John Connors and the Bakers. Where are y'all? Oh yeah, sorry, I miscounted. There should have been 4. Are they here? Oh, I think the rest of my team's in class. Oh, they're in class. Oh, okay. All righty. So for your team, y'all get to sort out which of y'all get those. And these are Hack 5 prizes, and then for your team, y'all get to sort out who gets those. And then, yeah, have some pain. Righty, oh, and also for the second placers, y'all get this crap from my basement. Here y'all go. Third place, hold on a sec. No, hold a sec. Are they here? Yes, come on up. Alrighty, we'll do that and some more of these fun little things. So Dustin gave y'all a Flipper 0, and he's also the fellow responsible for cutting all the coins. So thanks to Dustin for doing that. So, alrighty, fourth place, Skinny R&D. There you are, alrighty. So y'all get the pineapple and some coins. That one may be signed by Dragorn. Fifth place, Sour Monkeys. There y'all are already. For you, you get a fun little speech to text voice kit thingamajigger. I need to get more coins out. And a random package from China. I think it's a taxidermy chicken light, but it's not a real chicken. But it's USB controlled. So let's see here. And I think that's all the coins. So go for it. Alrighty. Thank y'all for all playing. There was a lot of different solutions for how everyone went about this. For the PCAP, well, PCAP was an option as well. Some folks did the server sides. It was just an adventure in watching everyone try to cross the bridge the same way. We also have a new John in the family, so congratulations to them. Their son was born 2.5 days ago. They would be here otherwise. So the newest John is here, but he couldn't be here, but he's here. So congratulations to them. I had questions about t-shirts. I have some extra ones. Don't everyone race at the same time, but for what I have left in inventory is the count there. But I am going to put up a link on the website after this weekend is over so that you can order your own and just have it directly shipped to your house, because there was enough folks that were like, hey, I want a t-shirt. I was like, crap, I didn't consider that. So at the very least, there's those there available. So cash at the box. Don't everyone fight at the same time, because there will be a link. The last thing that I wanted to cover is kind of the topic about the conference itself. ShmooCon does this really great discussion called Own the Con, where they talk about, hey, if this was your responsibility, what would you have? And I think the transparency behind that is important. And part of the importance of it is there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. And so for that, I want to thank the helpers, the staff, the presenters, the speakers, and all of you for, of course, coming and spending the time and energy and effort in supporting us. So we also had a lot of first-time speakers as well, which was fantastic. So, yep, we're doing good things. So, of the folks that came, we had a little over 130 people show up for this, which for an event that went from nothing to where we are now is 94 days in existence. So we pulled off a Christmas miracle. It's clearly a Christmas miracle because they're selling Christmas crap in the big box stores. So I'm going to claim it for that. The Halloween stuff is still there. I don't know what happened at Thanksgiving. But that aside, the conference itself was a budget of $5,000, and we just went a little over than that. So thank you all for swearing a lot and contributing to the swear jar as well, because that helped. And that also now means that we are set up to be able to do this again next year. So we will do this again next year. No one did googly eyes on stuff that they weren't supposed to do googly eyes on. The only complaint that we received was because of me. And it was the, the teletype machine was too loud. And it was annoying some of the other students on the far end of the hallway. And one of the staff folks came in and said, hey, can you make that quieter? And I said, no, it's that sound. I can make it louder. And she goes, well, can you at least turn it off? I go, well, it's transcribing all the presenters. It's a part of the event. She goes, oh. I go, and it's going to be doing it again tomorrow. And she's like, oh, what? So I didn't run it today out of courtesy of the students because we're sharing space with them. But if you are a speaker and you want your talk teletyped, shoot me an email. I'll run it. It'll print it out, and I'll mail it to you. As far as thank yous, again, to the speakers and presenters for coming in and spending the time traveling in a lot of cases across categories that would consider it a felony because you cross state lines. Well, not a felony, a federal felony. But also the other folks I'd like to thank is Arcadia University. Lisa was fantastic. Their helpers and their staff that were here were engaging, curious. A couple of them were picking locks as well. And then also the other students that were just randomly showing up and going, what the hell is this stuff? And we got the university's attention in a positive light. We got a lot of curious folks just wandering in and trying to figure out what was going on. So your presence impacted other people as well that had no affiliation with this particular industry, but it drove conversation and curiosity and interest, and you may have ruined someone's life on their way to installing AIX, so that's on you. Staff, Trash Panda, thank you so damn much for nagging the hell out of me to do various things. The other folks in staff, thank you also for being supportive jerks. Now, the Dragorn and Stargazer, thank you guys for making the badges. Stargazer was the fellow who handmade every single one of your badges around your necks. Dragorn made all the speaker and staff badges. So yeah, that was tedious. And Philip and David, thank you all for your help as well. They helped facilitate a lot of the AV and university introductions and additional support in the organization. Attendees, you can go F yourselves, suckers. Y'all did this to yourself. I don't know why, but thank y'all for coming. Hack 5, Darren Kitchen again for being a sponsor for the event. I'd also like to thank SEPTA for donating this wonderful sign that we actually got NTP synced this morning, so it should be having the right people in the talks, minus the one kerfuffle where there was a swap. And that was my fault because pressure and I screw things up. And of course, again, thanks to PumpCon. Everyone needs to thank PumpCon because no one has ever thanked PumpCon for existing, period. Yes. Oh, what was that, bud? Yeah, that's yeah. It's the first time it's been said unironically. So the as it relates to PumpCon tonight is the pre-hangover event at North Bowl and Northern Liberties. What you do is you just walk into the bowling alley, go up the stairs, and that's where the bar is, and you will find the tribe there. The event itself, I think it's going to be at the Velvet Whip again. At least that's what my understanding is. The address is not on the website right now, but if you Google the Velvet Whip, you'll find it on a map and an address there. It is a sex dungeon. It's clean, but just know its decor is specific. Do not go in the back. Yes. I think we're going to do this again. I've been encouraged to do this again, so we're going to do this again. I'm not a smart man, but I know what con is. But beyond that, I'll see y'all at PumpCon. I got to break this room down. We have to vacate here shortly, but we have the upstairs until 5 o'clock, and you're welcome to hang out and chill out up there and burn some time. What's that? I don't have enough ibuprofen to go around, but yeah, for a teardown, we're going to have 2 trucks in the back here if anyone wants to help caravan stuff to the trucks and get things out, but not forcing you to do so. So at any rate, thank you all for coming. Thank you for the participants and the solvers of the CTFs. I think y'all had fun, I hope. I think there was one other question I had associated with the other events and the things and the phones and stuff. ADHD, that's all. There's no other real reason for it to exist. But as far as I've gotten some great feedback and questions for next year, please throw them in the chat in the channel so they're at least memorialized and tracked. Staff are doing our heart wash next week. Hopefully that's long enough time to recover from PumpCon. And yeah. Cheers. See y'all later, alligators. Thanks again for coming. And now we got to tear down in here.